today.
A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Richardson going right to the air. And right away, he lost the football. And one of the linemen on the other side has got it. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Richardson looking to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this 1st down. And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Richardson. And going deep for Hill. And this throw will be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them on.
Now the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 3rd and 9 here. Tua sets up to pass it. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Oh, nice move. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start out here with the option left. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On the ground with a tight end. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. First and 10, it's Richardson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now their 31-year-old running back, Raheem Mostert. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this 1st quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. Gerald Everett, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I wanted to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Brought down at the 20.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
A fake on the jet sweep and a give to Dobbins. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Tua. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. DJ Moore. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. We are tied at 7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out. And he returns this to the 22. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Look and repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Gets by him at the 25. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Of a move.
Man.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
We're all still valiantly searching for the so-called book right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one, didn't he? Deciding to go for it right there.
Oh, yeah, your side of the field, this stage of the game, you're supposed to punt the football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah, analytics, everyone else, be warned, he's coming for you.
Richardson to throw off play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Richardson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Justin Watson. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And Hill will opt for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Tua's throw complete there to Moore. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Tua. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. DJ Reader in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Here's Matt Araiza now. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. They'll look down the field here for Kincaid. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Chargers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw going to be caught by McKenzie. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. A give up the middle to Dobbins. DJ Reader there on the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Second and 9 from the 44. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 23. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Another run here with Dobbins. Gets around him, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Dobbins running out of the gun. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. And Richardson back to throw it. Open man downfield is Hill. Down to the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 67 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
Well, the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Harold Landry able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Tua going to throw.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
They'll look down the field here for Kincaid.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. Fourth down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a first down, but a big play as well.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
They'll go again with Dobbins.
And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. Second and goal from the 1. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. DJ Moore. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here? And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone.
On the counter, it's Taylor.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. And now they're in the hurry-up.
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it.
On target over the middle to Hill. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Dolphins are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead.
They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And Hill will opt for the touchback. They'll come up first and 10 here.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Here's second down.
Play action. Now it's Tua.
That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Here's Richardson. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Tua. And that's complete to McKenzie. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 1 timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Dolphins force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete.
But 2 good plays on this one, Brandon. The first one at the quarterback because the pressure affected his throw. And I think it forced him to throw away from his designated target. And how about the second bit of pressure downfield? Receiver going up for the pass.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Throwing now is Richardson. That'll be caught by Hill. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Dolphins, they begin the new year 1-0 as they come out victorious here. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Southern California.